Coming up next, Weeknight with Ellie Muller. That's right, it's coming up next on the one and only Nick at Night. When late night TV breaks, we fix it. From the gorgeous YouTube Dog Show! And don't mess the garbage cans until after the show. It's Weeknight with Ellie Muller. Tonight, a conversation about garbage cans with Toys Gaming Spot, The Elephant, and MP. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our man who's going to talk about garbage cans tonight. Wow. Just wow. He is the one and only Mr. Ellie Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. My name is Ellie Muller. What's up? The theme song was composed by Dominic Mattis Piano, and Toys Gaming Spot is Weeknight Update Storyteller. And they are two of our shows for the winners tonight, along with Eva Amity, Dragon Ball, and Hasbro October 2004. Hopefully she'll return to this program very, very soon. Pierre Kelly, Meggie Elise, and Craftwork Animation. Please check all those people out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have one question for you all. And I want you to be honest with me now. What's up? What's up with garbage cans? They make garbage good. Wait, why did I say that? There are Kodiak bear-resistant garbage cans available for us now. Excellent. Wait, some places don't have bears. Now wait. Caraway has a garbage can now. Wait, a cookware and garbage combo? Together? Why? Well, it's time for another top 8 list. MP, Elephant, let's do this thing. You got it, boss. Tonight's category, top 8 things that will never go in a garbage can. Number 8, urine. Number 7, a skunk. Number 6, a monkey. Number 5, a shark. Number 4, a snake. Number 3, dirt. Number 2, mud. And number 1, a bear. A bear in a garbage can? Really? Can we just move on to the rest of the show? Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you, boys. Thanks a lot. You know what, do a hashtag Weeknight Update, hashtag go to roll for late night, hashtag go to roll for adults, hashtag spread the brown, and hashtag autism is awesome. Get those hashtags to on social media, please. And while I like the steam, subscribe and bell, check and comment section down below. But what we do, please do not go anywhere. We'll be right back with the in-between monologue, Toy Story, and Moment for Everyone, all the time, random advice, and this week's Count of the Week question. Remember, this is still Weeknight Update, and now here it is, your Violet Night.
Oh! Well, this is ironic.
Nick at Night, it's TV done right. Your favorite shows, your favorite stars, watch Nick at Night, that's where they are. Nick at Night.
With most carpet companies, you take a chance on delivery. Even if they tell you next week for sure, you know it could be next year. So no matter what they tell you, don't spin your wheels. Call the one company that promises your carpet in one day. We even put that in writing. Empire today, carpet tomorrow.
588-2300 Empire.
So you can call Empire and get your carpet in one day, or you can go somewhere else and take your chances.
Light and lively. Light and lively.
It's the only half the fat slice that starts with rich Kraft natural cheese. Now an even richer blend from Kraft's cheddar family, or half the fat and all the richness of Kraft. Remember the name.
Light and lively.
From Kraft.
Welcome back to Weeknight Update. Toys Gaming Spot will have another story for everyone in a few moments, but first, it's time for the in-between monologue. Over the years, the garbage can has been called so many names, including the wastebasket, a bin, a trash can, and a dumpster. I don't care what you decide to call it, just put your garbage in it and stop littering. The person who invented the garbage can was Eugene René Poubelle in 1883. He was a French lawyer and a diplomat. And the French word for garbage can or trash can, aka poubelle, was named after him. Does this require a joke? Absolutely not. In the 1870s, covered metal cans with handles were already being developed, but the plastic garbage can / bin was not created by Charles Harrison until 1966. Up until then, several people thought that Charles Harrison was one of the Beatles, and we all know that he was never a Beatle. The foot pedal operated garbage cans increased efficiency in the kitchen, but they can only do that now because Lillian Gilbreth invented those in the 1920s. Yeah, she was apparently doing that because people were sick and tired of her impression of Betty Boop. And finally, there are over 400,000 garbage cans in the world right now. But the entire world generates 2.56 billion tons of waste every year. I know that you are shocked right now, but you can solve the problem by picking up the garbage. Folks, it's time once again for Toy Story. What's the story, Toy?
Hey guys, Tori Mullins here, and welcome back to Tori's Story. So the next story I'm going to be telling you is about garbage cans, aka trash cans. And here's the story. Corey is one of my dearest friends, even though she's only 4 years old. I've known this little girl long before she was born. Her mommy was and is dearest friends with my daughter, and since we live in the same town, Corey and her older sister, Marley, have been coming to my house since they were babies. We bake cookies or eat eat pizza or play make-believe restaurant. We have a good time. Corey is a spunky, blue-eyed beauty who is a joy to be around. She is a tiny girl with a big personality and a smile that makes you want to do anything for her. She is respectfully outspoken and very aware of people's feelings, and sometimes the littlest thing will hurt hers. Corey is always happy, always glad to see me, and always likes to bring me things she makes or bakes. I always like that too. Last week, Corey was excited to come to my house because she knew it was my birthday. And she and her sister had created sweet birthday cards, and Corey made a grand show of presenting me with a cupcake smothered in icing and covered with sprinkles. This little girl knows me well. Of course, my curious 4-year-old friend wanted to know all about my birthday. What did I do? Did I have cake? And what did my husband give me? What about candles? Did I already blow them out? Did I remember to make a wish? Corey asked all of this in one big breath while she hopped up and down and clapped her hands. When her questions finally ran out, I said, "Let me show you what Randy gave me." She eagerly followed me into the other room, and there it was, my birthday present, a shiny new trash can. Now it isn't as bad as it sounds. I have always wanted a stainless steel trash can with step touch and a slow close lid. You know, something sleek and slim and silent. For over 20 years, I have used the same plastic trash can because, according to my husband, it's just trash. Randy had plenty of reasons why we didn't need an expensive trash can with a slow close lid. After all, trash is trash. So we kept the same one, even moving it from one house to another. It was a good plastic trash can. Still, it was time for a new one. I was thrilled with my birthday gift and enthusiastically demonstrated all the trash can features. When I finally looked at Corey's face, I could see she was horrified. She had stepped away from the shiny can, and her small hand covered her mouth. Finally, she looked at me and asked with a pained expression, "Did he at least get you a cake?" "No," I said. "Good thing you brought one." Corey rolled her eyes. I had a good time that night. I had a good time that night with those little sisters. We each picked a favorite song and showed off our dance moves, and Marley and Corey sang me happy birthday before leaving. I got kisses and hugs and good wishes and promises to come back. Corey wrapped her arms around my neck, then took my face in her hands. She looked me in the eyes and made me promise that I would not share my cupcake with anyone. Not with anyone. After Corey and her sister left, my husband had a story to tell. Randy told me that after I showed Corey the trash can he gave me, she came over to him, took his hand and said, "Randy, I need to talk to you in the other room." Randy had no choice but to follow. Corey turned to Randy, put her hands on her hips, and with grave seriousness informed my husband that a trash can was not a good birthday present. "What were you thinking?" Corey whispered. "Nobody wants a trash can for a present. You should buy Lori a nice dish or a platter. That would be a good gift, not a trash can. And you didn't get her a cake. Randy, you can do better than this." With that, Corey turned and walked away, giving my husband the cold shoulder the rest of the night. Everyone needs a dear friend like Corey. The end. That's the story about garbage cans, aka trash cans. So, stay tuned where I tell the next story. Bye, guys!
Thank you very much, Tori. That was incredible. Yes, very incredible. Let's take a moment for everyone, huh? As you can probably tell, we're talking about garbage cans right now. I know what you're thinking. Ellie, you're doing a late night talk show, and you have decided to talk about garbage cans. You must be out of your mind. You might be right. Well, let me tell you something. This show is not like any other late night talk show. This show is fresh and unique, though. And this show is also entertaining. Shouldn't that be enough for you? I'm serious. This show has been on the air for about 17 years now. And you really need to start watching this show because all the big late night talk shows are dull, boring, and downright depressing. Besides, it's time for you to throw your so-called love for the current late night talk shows in the trash and start paying attention to this program. Come on! My goodness gracious. That was an insane speech. Well, let's have a little talking time, huh? a garbage can that is bear resistant. That's right. And it's part of the Kodiak Bear Resistant Garbage Can Loaner Program. In other words, if you loan your garbage can to someone, then that person will do anything and everything in that person's power to make sure that the bears don't go inside that garbage can. I don't know if that will work because, let's be honest, when a bear wants food, that bear will do anything and everything to get food, even if it means digging through trash. So, oh my goodness, I don't know. Oh boy. Meanwhile, listen to this. According to this article from apartmenttherapy.com, now this is true. Careways is selling garbage cans now. That's right, it's selling garbage cans, but Careways used to sell only cookware. Now, here's the thing, all right? The trash and recycling duo from Caraway costs, now listen to this, $445. Now I love garbage cans just like everyone else, but I'm not going to pay $445 for a garbage can. A garbage can and a recycling bin all in one, and you're expecting people to pay $445 for it? Can't wait. I'm home. It's just not right. How about some random advice for the world, huh? If you see a bear in your garbage can, then you better run. Do you hear me? Run! Always put your garbage in the garbage can. Never throw garbage in a bowl of fire. It's a bad idea to put active firecrackers in the garbage can. It's an even worse idea to put TNT in the garbage can. And finally, if you see a camel in a garbage can, then do the following things. Call animal control and run! Now, this is your last chance to answer this week's Count of the Week question, which is, if you could create an Earth Day TV special with cans, bottles, garbage cans, and recycling bins, then what would you call it? Go over to the post section of my YouTube channel. Go to the post section of my YouTube channel page and answer that question as honestly and as thoughtfully as you can. Tomorrow night, you and I will talk about recycling bins together with some help from MP, of course, Toys Gaming Spot, Mild Chocolate Christian Freighties, Candy Boy Tunes, and Genie Cube, YouTube aka Genie Cube. Will irreverently Dragon Ball and Hasbro by 2004 return to this program? I don't know, but remember this. I will see you tomorrow. That's the news. And I'm out, skis, 12x4.
Nick at Night, it's TV done right. Your favorite shows, your favorite stars, watch Nick at Night, that's where they are. Nick at Night.